Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Steve, I understand one of us did not have the smoothest ride into work today. I heard a little news.
That's what I'm hearing, too. I know I get an email from the Rev saying a certain member of our show is running late because that person is a criminal. Oh. Okay, maybe not. But.
Well, I mean, this is information we knew beforehand, right?
So it's more like, bad girls, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when Vicky B comes for you?
Yeah. Well, I know she's bad driver. I know that.
Bad driver. What you gonna do?
Again, not new information.
Yeah.
So you got in trouble with the law this morning?
Yeah. I was switching lanes, and then I'm half awake at this point, and I thought the person that was going into the lane next to me was also coming into the next lane, like my lane. I thought they were going 2 lanes over, so I slammed on the brakes and kind of swerved, which looked reckless.
Yeah, especially at what is it, 4 something in the morning?
Yeah.
And was it a cop?
Yes, a cop. Oh, no, the cop was behind me.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds naughty.
And they didn't like your excuse? Like you thought the person was going to pop in your lane? They didn't like that one?
No, she asked if I was drinking.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
If I was drinking last night. I'm like, no, I'm an old lady, and I wake up really early. I go to bed early, but that doesn't mean I rest at night.
Yeah, I'd give you a ticket too. Like this is, I just need a yes or no answer, lady. I don't need the story about your lonely life.
Well, no, she asked me first. She's like, "What's going on this morning?" I'm like, "I'm really tired." And she's like, "Were you drinking last night?" I'm like, "Nope, I'm an old lady. Like I don't drink during the week."
And of course, here's the thing: when you say you're an old lady, you don't look like an old lady. You look like a girl who's basically late 20s, early 30s. So she probably thought, "Oh yeah, you're definitely drinking."
Yeah, this girl's high. She thinks she's old.
Yeah. Would you like to see my crochet hook?
Yeah. Oh dear.
I am very much an old lady.
So how soon did the lights go on from when you, because sometimes they follow you for a little bit just to kind of make sure things are, whatever.
Probably 5 seconds.
Oh, did your heart just sink?
I was just like, Although I am now very awake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it helps. Oh, yeah. Just your bad luck that you're like, I'm going to be the worst driver I've been in a while right in front of a cop car. You don't know.
Of course.
That sucks.
So just show them your chi-chis and play the cop's theme song when she walks up. It works every time.
Wow.
And it was a lady cop.
Oh, well, you know what? Everybody loves the chi-chis.
See, if it was a dude cop, you could have tried flirting.
I could have. And when I saw it was a lady, I'm like, there's no chance.
So would you have said, instead of saying, I'm an old lady, you would have probably said, I'm just a bad lady.
I'm a bad girl.
Wow. I don't know, man. You could have tried it. I mean, everybody's into everything, so you don't know, Vicky.
No, when it's a dude cop, you definitely have to make your voice higher. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm just really tired this morning. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Just
kind of lean into the ditchy side.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
It's worked before.
I tried that and it never works.
It never works for
why.
Rev. Yeah. And he shows his chi-chis too. Nothing works.
I try, man.
And they're nice chi-chis.
Bad chi-chis.
They're nice
well, there you
chi-chis.
go. Well, it's always good to tell the cop, by the way, I'm half tired. Don't really know what I'm doing. They go, yeah, we love people like you out on the
Right.
road.
I'm glad you're out there driving in a 2-ton vehicle.
Right?
Yeah. And you just slam your brakes on for no reason. Because you're half tired. Okay, then. Well.
One texter says, why didn't you pull the don't you know who I am?
Because it was a lady cop.
She could be a listener.
I don't know. I feel like the times I had been pulled over in the past and they're lady listeners, like, I'm on my way to the radio station. Guy cops, it works better.
Unbelievable. You are super stereotyping. We got women who like women that listen to our show. I mean, so Vicky, you probably could have had a woman. So she probably was sitting there going, you know what? I she's kind of cute, but she's not into me at all. Good. You're getting a ticket.
Yeah, we have 6 female listeners. She could have been one of those 6.
She could have been.
The odds are good, Steve.
So today, I wonder if she listens to the show and is now hearing the story.
Hi.
Hello. That happened once where I got back in my carpool days where I would drive without, having a passenger in there. I got pulled over, got a ticket. And then I got an email later on that day from that guy. He goes, hey, dude, I think I gave you a ticket earlier. Are you on the teacher? I was like, yes, that was me.
Yeah, baby.
He's like, no way, big fan. I'm like, F you.
Yeah. Just gotta deck out our cars with KISW stickers everywhere. It's like, what's with the stickers?
Well, now that you mention it.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah. I like how Steve says back in my carpool days. I mean, back in your carpool violation days.
Yeah, there's yes. Now I can do it legally with the child.
Nice. Yeah, I know.
Which I think is such a stupid thing.
What are you talking about? She's a human being. She's in the seat.
I know, but she doesn't. It's not like I'm helping her. I'm creating 2 less cars on the road because my child's in the car seat.
Oh, you haven't got her a little. You have to get her a little car. That way you can say, "Oh yeah, she's a driver, so she can be on the road right now."
She wants one of them fancy Mercedes kid cars, and I don't know, man. I gotta start working. Maybe I need an OnlyFans account just for that.
She wants one of those cars now. She's already. She's all right. She's got high taste.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get her a big wheel and say that's what I had to grow up with.
I got one of those red wagons. I'm like, here, I'll draw a Mercedes logo on it.
Nice. There you go. Thanks, Pops.
Now having the car seat in your car, do you ever forget that she's not in the car and go into the carpool lane anyways, and then quickly realize your mistake?
Sure. Sure. I totally forget that she's not in the car when I do those kind of things.
But that's the perfect thing to a cop. It's like, you go, what are you talking about? I got my kid in the car.
It's like, oh, crap, no, I don't. Where's the kid?
And then freak out back, officer, I have to go. My child is somewhere, and I don't know where she is.
Officer, what's the quickest way to the Bellingham Walmart?
I think I left her in the child section.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Good job, man. Congratulations, all of you.
We're pretty cool.
Yeah, good for you. Why would a complete stranger want someone to be eaten by an alligator? Well, Steve's going to tell you why. He's got the Migs Report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
New on Curiosity Stream. Deformed trees, mutated wildlife, and no humans for miles. 10 years after the disaster at Fukushima, see what this irradiated ecosystem can teach us about nuclear fallout on Radioactive Forest. Plus, looking for the most diverse marine life on the planet? Dive into the Coral Triangle and experience a frenzy of wildlife you've got to see to believe on nature's greatest secret. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks to Advanced Hair Restoration for giving us the Migs Report. Today's the day to just be awesome. It is International Day of Awesomeness.
Oh, of course. Well, it's my day. Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to celebrate with me. I mean, I know all of you haven't reached this pinnacle, but that's all right. You're trying to get there.
So what do you plan on, how do you plan on celebrating your International Day of Awesomeness, BJ?
I think I'll just go share myself with others. I'll be in their space. I'll say hi. You know, just let them see how awesome I am.
Fair. See, I find sushi to be awesome, so today I'm going to eat sushi.
Nice. Oh, all right, fair enough.
How else? All right, Rev, how would you celebrate the International Day of Awesomeness?
When are you talking about sushi, man? I feel super jealous, so I might have to find some sushi for myself. I'm just going to bite off of you, unfortunately.
All right, fine. just follow me to where I go eat and just hover over me and grab
pieces. I will.
Now you understand why you guys aren't that awesome.
That's true.
Yeah.
Aw. Well, we know Vicky, she already got pulled over by the cops this morning, and that was awesome.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
And Joe, what do you got going on for today?
I'm going to enjoy some of those Canadian bars that we got, those chocolate bars yesterday.
That is a good call.
Oh, nice.
There's nothing wrong with that. And shout out to Rebecca. Becky. Yes, Becky. Also, today is, and maybe you guys can, I think this is the proper theme. What day do you think today is?
Ooh. I am not getting it.
Really?
Not based on that.
Come on, BJ. You're a gamer.
Oh, is that like, is it Mario Brothers Day?
Yes, it is the right theme.
Yeah, it is.
Sweet. Happy Mario Day.
God, that was a wonderful rendition. And
well, everyone else got it except for you, Mr. Awesome.
Yeah, well, because that rendition wasn't awesome, so I get that you guys all got it.
All right, then prove to me. What do you think?
What do you prove to me? What do I think?
You do it. I want to hear you do it.
Oh, listen, I know mine isn't awesome, which is why a person who's awesome does not do things that aren't awesome.
How about the section that said, hey, don't forget, it's Super Mario Day. Because today is March 10th. Mario. I didn't know that's why.
Oh, that's really clever.
Yep, it's a day for all people named Mario. So I want to give a shout out to Super Mario. One of my first jobs in radio was working at a Spanish radio station. Double K, M-A-O, 360 A-M-A. And one of the hosts was a guy by the name of Super Mario, and he was the coolest dude. What, Vicky?
I was very impressed that you remembered it all. And
Double K, M-A-O. 360 A-M-A.
Wow.
That's awesome.
You are so fluent.
And shout out to Noe also. He was the one who called me Senor Steve.
Senor Steve!
And he thought I was a millionaire because I wore a tie to work every day. Even though I was minimum wage paid board operator. Yeah. And they made me wear a tie.
Wow.
All right, let's head on over to what some are calling one of the most Florida insults ever, because there was a flight from New York to Cancun, and they had to land in Florida on Saturday because, well, a guy would not keep his mask on. And they kept telling him, hey, put your mask on, put your mask on. He's like, no, I'm not gonna. Well, then they said, you know what, we're going to have to land. And they landed in Florida, and they sat on the tarmac for about 90 minutes until they were finally able to kick him off. Of course, the other passengers were upset because they just want to get to where they want to go. They want to go to Cancun. And while he's being kicked off the plane, somebody tossed this great insult.
Let's go, get up, let's go. Boo! I hope you get eaten by an alligator.
You suck, and I hope you get eaten by an alligator.
Oh, nice.
Best day ever.
Oh, wow. You know what? That's a lovely Floridian greeting.
Now, Vicky, we mentioned earlier this morning, you got popped by the popo. You got a ticket.
Actually got pulled over, too.
That's true. Well, maybe you just have to up your OnlyFans page, because I just read a story. This is crazy, and I thought of you, Vicky. An ex-police officer in the UK quit her job because she just decided, you know what? I'm making more money doing the OnlyFans thing. She goes by the name of Charlotte Rose. And she was doing it on the side. And then she realized, you know what, I'm not happy as a police officer. I didn't like the male-dominated working environment. And I'm also making a lot more money doing this OnlyFans thing that she started back in 2016. How much do you think she's making a month, approximately, for her to decide, you know what, I'm done being a police officer?
Okay, I would think, you've got to be making at least $10,000 a month.
Wrong.
All right, Joe.
Oh, let's go 25,000 a month.
25,000 a month.
Wrong.
Rev.
100 G's a month.
100 G's a month.
Wrong.
Damn.
Vicky.
What?
50 G's a month?
50 G's a month.
Wrong.
All of you, way under. She
Really?
makes approximately $208,000 a month from her OnlyFans page.
Yeah, I'd quit too.
That's
I mean, like,
Totally.
deuces, screw the law.
I mean, that's 2.4 million. How do you even stay working the first couple of months you start making that kind of money?
Dude, that's insane. And she says her content's pretty tame, but she's a very quote-unquote loyal fan base. She talks to them and does things, I guess, like that. I don't know what the hell's going on. But anyway, she says, though, you would think that this is a pretty cush job, but it's a pretty difficult job. She says it's exhausting. I'm working about 16-hour days, communicating and keeping my customers happy and all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's close to what you're making, right, Vic?
Yes, I'm making that much money.
About $200 a year?
Yes, about.
Take off the last 3 zeros.
We didn't even ask her how much that ticket was for, because, I mean, she's going to have to probably get a couple more OnlyFans subscribers.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
what was the ticket for?
I didn't even look.
You didn't even look at the ticket?
No, it was one of those I'm so mad at myself.
Is it in the car? Do you have
No,
the
I
ticket
have
on?
it with me.
Oh, do we want to find out?
Ooh, Price is Right style.
Oh, here we go.
So you were a reckless driver is what
Yes,
she got.
basically.
You got pulled over.
$150. I'm going to go 150.
I'm going 260. Oh, damn. What about you, Rev?
Oh, it's reckless driving. $350.
Joe?
75.
What are we doing?
$329.
Oh, Rev is almost a winner.
That's a
But he went
pricey
over.
one.
Sorry, Vicky.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
So just email me if you need information about my spicy accountant page is what we call it.
One of your OnlyFans should want to pay that ticket. If perhaps maybe I don't know.
Instead of the Amazon
what do you do for
wish list?
$350?
Send them a picture of your feet. Would you do that?
I have sent pictures of my feet.
All right.
I love how we're just crowdsourcing ways for Vicky.
That's a big ticket.
Yeah, it surely is. And Vicky's look, she's the one that started the page. We're just being good publicity people at this point.
We're just here to help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so I don't know if you guys saw this video. It was on ESPN FC, and it's their Spanish channel, or at least this was a Spanish broadcast. I'm talking about soccer and things along those lines, so probably not watching it, but there's this video shared online. So as a wrestling fan, the running joke is always that the Spanish announce table gets wrecked. At some point, they're going to destroy the Spanish announce. You're just waiting for that moment. So I don't know if ESPN's FC Spanish announce team were inspired by this, because as they were doing their broadcast, like kind of like the Sports Center roundtable thing, one of their panelists was there talking, and a big piece of the set just comes crashing down on him. Whoa. I don't know if you've seen that. Dude, It's insane. It folds the dude in half. His name is Carlos Orduz, and here's what it sounded like.
Cuando todo el mundo... Tranquilo.
That was a beat. Was that real?
Yes. He got folded in half, and he's fine, thankfully.
Whoa, I wasn't sure if that was staged or because that looks really heavy, whatever fell on him.
Right? And he's just not, expecting it. And then the main announcer, they cut to him, and he's just like, oh, boy.
What do you do at that point?
And now, let's go to the highlights as we pray to Jesus and hope that Carlos is okay. Thankfully, he's all right, though. He put up a video, and he's totally fine.
Boy, that was, that hit him, I guess, in the right place, because that hit him in the head. That would have been a beating.
Yeah, that is rough, man. Hey, congratulations to Patrick Mahomes' daughter, Sterling Sky, already being recruited by Texas Tech's athletic department. It's pretty exciting. They're, I guess, potentially going to give her a soccer scholarship.
Wait. How old? Who?
Sterling Sky, Patrick Mahomes' daughter.
How old is she?
She's 1 month old. Actually, she's not even a month old. She was born on February 20th.
Overachiever. Come on.
And somebody is willing to give her a soccer scholarship.
Well, they're just joking, but they did send her a letter.
Okay. All right.
I thought that was the funniest thing. I'm like, what are you talking about? They just want to get in cahoots with the Mahomes family.
It's not a horrible idea just because of the fact we've seen how many athletes and their children and their parents, they whatever it is, it's in the genes and they got it.
And Patrick went there, so they're like, hey, we might as well keep it in the family.
Yeah. Well, they probably feel like, man, this guy was a super success. If he's passed on any of that to his child, we want her in our program.
And as far as weather, we've got 52 degrees. It's going to be sunny today. And a great day to be awesome on International Day of Awesomeness.
Thank you very much.
That's the Mix Report, and that's what's up, BJ.
I feel like that's a good point, Steve. It's a great day to be me. You're absolutely right.
Well, I hope the set doesn't fall on you.
So far, so good. You never know. You just never know if the set will fall on me. But now I'm, now I'm going to have to be cautious. Now you got me looking over my shoulder. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one wrong.
With the TV show, what does the CSI and CSI Miami stand for?
Crime scene investigators?
No.
Criminal scene investigator?
No.
Come on, stupid.
No.
Come on, stupid in. Yes, that is it. Good job, buddy.
So good.
Come on, stupid imbecile.
Yeah, there we go. I didn't want to bring it up. You were so close, though. It's crime scene investigation. So, I can't really make fun of you. You were really close. If you want a shot at beating Steve, you got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Miggs at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I'm getting my wages garnished. Can bankruptcy help with that?
Absolutely. One of the big reasons people file bankruptcy is because they have a judgment or a lawsuit against them, or their wages are getting garnished, and so they can't pay their other regular ongoing bills. People sometimes think that you can't file bankruptcy once they have a judgment against them or once a garnishment has started, and that's not true. Filing bankruptcy will immediately stop any garnishment that you have going, except for child support, and stop your creditors from continuing on with garnishments of your bank account, your wages, and in most cases will discharge that liability through the bankruptcy process. And we can file a bankruptcy case for you usually the day you come in.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.